I'm Brian. This is my wife, Tiffany. 3 years ago, we were in a tough spot. We were in a very dire financial situation and needed a lot of help.
But thanks to God and our donors like you, we're in a much different position now. At that time, our goal was to be able to care for the kids and the women that we serve and be able to care for them well, and also be able to make this organization strong enough that we could move forward in a responsible way. Right now, we're in a much better position than we were then.
Thanks to God and to you, we're more financially stable now and moving towards self-sustainability as a project.
We've expanded our agricultural program to reduce our costs and to have more food security. We now have chickens, we have goats, we have an aquaponics system, we have an irrigation system so that we can grow crops year-round. Now we have fruits, vegetables, eggs, meat, milk year-round without having to purchase those things as much as we used to.
We've also installed a water purification system which has reduced our medical bills and allowed our children to have pure water to drink. In addition, we've installed our first solar panels, which is moving us toward renewable energy.
Finally, we can proudly say that we're debt-free, and we've even been able to start a small savings account for medical expenses and other emergencies as they come up.
Now that you've helped us increase our stability, we're looking forward to what God has next for the James Project.
As we've mentioned, we installed our first solar panels this year. We installed them in the kitchen where we use the most electricity, and already we're seeing a savings of hundreds of dollars every month. Our plan is to install solar panels on all of our buildings, which then will allow us to save thousands and thousands of dollars every year. At that point, we'll be able to redirect that money to the children we serve, to the women we love, and to our community outreach efforts.
We will open a new team house here on the property, which will allow us to save the rent we would have to pay in town and redirect that money to our kids.
With God's help, this year we'll be able to open the 2 homes that have been sitting empty here on the property and bring 24 more children to Shadow of His Wings Orphanage, and then we'll be able to serve them through the ministry of James Project of Latin America.
We are excited to share that over the last year we've hired an extra social worker and a full-time accountant. And when you expand your staff, you have to expand your office space. So we're hoping to add space to our administrative building.
We're also excited to implement a new women's empowerment program. Through this program, we'll be able to help widows, single mothers, and even our older girls transition into a life of independence. We'll be providing budgeting classes, basic business classes, and we'll be able to launch them into businesses of their own.
We are so excited for where God is going to take us, and we are so thankful for you for getting us to this place.
We are walking forward in faith, believing that the best is yet to come.
On behalf of the James Project, we thank you for all that you've done and all that you're going to do in the future.